What about the world waiting for your decision? I mean, you know, everyone's on tenterhooks, and you genuinely are undecided.
Genuinely undecided. I will almost certainly walk the course on Monday, because obviously the decision's got to be made by Tuesday. And take it from there. I mean, to be totally honest, I think good ground would be fine on either accounts. It was probably good to soft at Newbury, but he certainly coped with that very easily.
And if the forecast is right, though, I mean, good ground on Wednesday, RSA Day, might be better ground than Gold Cup Day, where it might be a bit faster.
That's true.
But what about the horse? I mean, he just seems to be just standing there, thoroughly enjoy having a hose pipe pointed at him.
He normally, most of our horses go and stand in the watercress beds for 20 minutes after exercise. Sadly, he takes rather a dislike to that, so we do this instead.
Oh, he doesn't like it?
No, he does not, no.
Does he? I mean, he has a mind of his own then, obviously. But is he quite sort of an easy horse to have around, easy to train?
He's very easy. I mean, he's just pretty good with his front teeth. But apart from that, he's very easy. I mean, he's had his problems over the years.
Well, he was offered. He was offered what, 22 months or something?
Yeah, exactly. He has got very, very, very long legs, and always a recipe for disaster. But fingers crossed. At the moment, it's all stations go.
But the way, I mean, it's been spectacular the way he's taken the novice chasing world. I mean, you had that complete, bit of a hiccup at Plumpton where you didn't run, and then suddenly you got going. Two wins at Newbury, wasn't it? Is it 2 wins at Newbury? And yeah, but the last one at Newbury was just amazing. And of course, Kempton over Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, he was a very, very good hurdler, one has to remember. And one was always hoping that with his size, that, when he did go over the fences, was going to be even better. And I think that has proved.
He runs the same sort of way as he did over hurdles, because when Matty Batchelor and he were in perfect unison hurdling at Cheltenham, you did think during the race, well, they can't keep that up. But, he did. And the same happened at Newbury last time. He's just this relentless gallop he has and spectacular jumping. I mean, he's a bit of a freak, isn't he?
He certainly is. I mean, he's very, very deceptive. I mean, the whole family, including Mum, and actually, probably 90% of our runners are all front runners. But he does have a very, very, very high cruising speed.
Was his mum Plaid Maid a front runner?
Yeah, absolutely.
AP won a few times on her.
He did indeed. Great memories. Yeah, but he, as I said, it's a very high cruising speed, and touching every piece of wood, his jumping is pretty good as well.
Yeah, because, I mean, the Kempton run, I mean, he really did destroy the field because they were making, it was a Grade 1 chase, yet you had some good horses making catastrophic mistakes because they were just being taken off their feet, weren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think that's certainly what he does do. He gets other horses out of their comfort zone. As I said, with his high cruising speed and then ability to jump, even when he gets in tight, he's able to get, the other side pretty quickly.
What's it like watching him?
Oh, that's a nightmare. Yeah, absolute nightmare. I mean, but that's, not just him. I'm not a good watcher of any of our horses.
But statistically, I mean, next time at Newbury, often when you get a good novice chaser and they take a step up, it doesn't usually it ends in not disaster, but it doesn't work out. You go setting off doing exactly the same as you did at Kempton. Yet at Newbury, it was equally, as if not more spectacular.
I think he has improved with each of his runs. Whether that was, the ground certainly at Kempton was pretty nasty, and his first run at Newbury was pretty soft. A ground at Newbury the next time was definitely good to soft, if not better. Whether that had anything to do with it, I don't know. But he does put them to the sword.
So it looks like he'll run, because the disappointing thing you were quoted as saying that he might not run at all at Cheltenham. No,
I mean, it is going to be a very, very warm weekend. I think, touching every piece of wood, Simon Place is going to start watering the weekend. And, yeah, I mean, one's obviously got to walk it. But I can't see it going quick at the moment.
And does the distance influence you at all? Which way, so either 3 miles or 3 1/4? Does that make any difference to him?
I think he stays forever, really. I think that is an advantage to him, especially, you know, going the pace that he does. It's, you know, it is relentless, and he certainly in his races so far, okay, they've been 3 mile, 3 mile 1. He doesn't look like he's been stopping.
So is it purely ground that's delaying the decision, or is it getting all the owners to agree, or what is it?
We had, I mean, Chicky's only literally got back from holiday yesterday. You know, there's plenty of, you know, still a bit of talking to do and discussions to have, and et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, I mean, ground is a big issue. But it's a very, very difficult one. You know, a lot of people saying we should run in the RSA.
So anyway, we wait. But I mean, you're happy with him? Nico de Boinville's back on board. He couldn't ride him last time.
Yeah, we made ourselves 2 downhill fences up on our gallops the other day. Nico was in jumping them. That looked great. You know, he does seem in very, very, very good shape. It is obviously very exciting. You know, we're only a small yard, and to have, you know, I mean, even have done what he's done already this season is fantastic. And, you know, all the press coverage that we're getting can't but help. You know, hopefully it might encourage other people to send horses here.